welcome back to Math. We're glad you could join us. We are going to continue our study of adding two-digit numbers. Yesterday, we had toys that we had selected from our toy centers. Today, I have a new group of things to add to our store, and I want to show those to you this time. Let me adjust that for you. All right, when we did our conversation, we had our conversation and our talk about things that you can go shopping for. One of the things we talked about was toys. Sometimes we said medicine or clothes. One of the other things that people have to do a lot of shopping for is food. Maybe you're going to have a special meal for your birthday, or maybe you're going to make a fancy meal for Thanksgiving, or maybe you're going to go get some snacks because you're going to have a Super Bowl party this weekend. Well, here are some food items that I had in my store supplies in my teacher closet. All right, I have a carton of goldfish. Can somebody read the price tag of this goldfish carton for me? What is the price of this, Alea? And then we forget our label. 25 cents. Say 25 cents.
25 cents.
All right, here are some like granola bars or breakfast bars. Can somebody read the price? What is the price tag for this journey? Yep, so it's a 2 and a 3, so we say 23 cents. Say 23 cents.
23 cents.
I have a bottle of apple juice. Who can read the price tag on this for me? Kaylee, thanks for sitting strong. What is the price on this? Okay, we are reading prices on our food items. It is 31 cents for this bottle. Good. What is the price on this little can of Diet Coke? I would drink this. Soda. It used to have soda in it, but it got all gobbled up, drunk up. Savannah, what's the price on this?
3 cents.
Good, 3 cents. It's got the 3 with the cent sign on it. All right, just want to make sure I got this. Oh, this is perfect timing because Valentine's Day is in like 10 days. I just ordered Pastor Strong a Valentine's Day present yesterday. I did not order him chocolate. This is a little box of chocolates in a heart shape to remind you that somebody loves you. What is the price tag on this little box of chocolate? Journey. Oh, I just called on you. I'm sorry. I need to call somebody else. Silly, Mrs. Strong. Matthew, what's the price on this?
40 cents.
Try again. You're really close. 40. Try again. You got it. Yes, 41 cents. Good. Ooh, now I've got another box of candy. This is something that you might take with you or buy at the movie theater. What's this price tag, Taja? Yeah, 20 cents. A 2 and your cup of tea. 20. And let's see. Oh, this is really perfect. A bottle of hand sanitizer. You can never have too many of those. What's the price of this, Addison?
12 cents.
12 cents. And the last thing from my little grocery store is a big bottle of chocolate milk, and it's got a Packer symbol on it. Delilah, what's the price of this?
11 cents.
11 cents. Great job. You guys are getting really great at reading prices on these price tags. We're going to use that receipt paper that we used yesterday for our toys. And this time, we're going to go shopping for our grocery store items. So I'm going to have volunteers go shopping for me. We're going to do it the same way we did it yesterday with sounding out the names of our grocery items, putting them on our receipt paper, and then we're going to add it up. Capiche?
Yeah.
All right, I love it. I'm going to turn this camera so that my friends at home can see what we're doing. My friends at home, you guys are going to get these same things. So hi to Anajay and Dallas and Kaden and Leah and Perry and Ronnie. I'm so glad you guys are all on. Here is your paper from the packet that you will need. I need a shopper. Sometimes Pastor Strong goes grocery shopping for me, and I love it. Because going all around the store and getting the groceries and loading the groceries and unloading the groceries, Oh, it just wears a girl out. So sometimes he says, just make me a list and I'll go shopping for you. So today you get to go shopping for me. Let's see. Ooh, Kylie, can you go find something from our grocery store you would like to take home? Perfect, honey. All right. We're gonna, instead of saying the big, long, technical name for this, we're just gonna say candy. This is called licorice. Sometimes it's called licorice bites because they're cut into small little pieces. We're just gonna say candy. So let's listen to that word, all right? Candy. What word or what letter, excuse me, do you hear at the beginning of that word? Candy. Matthew. C. So we're gonna put a C as the first letter on that top line of our word candy. What letter sound do you hear next? Addison. Good. Like nest. Journey. And good job. Like Doc and Dog and Delilah. D, good. And the last sound, listen. Candy. Candy. E. Candy. E. Haja. E. Good. Now, here was the price for that candy. And I had a friend tell me it was 20 cents. So this means it would cost us 2 dimes, because that's in the 10 spot, and 0 pennies when we go to the store. So we're going to put a 2 and a 0 in those squares. Give me a silent signal if you're ready to move on. Oh, you guys are rocking and rolling today. I need a new shopper, please. Matthew, can you go shopping for me? Ooh. Perfect. On Wednesday, I texted Hannah and I said, Hannah, I really could use some chocolate. Could you make me some brownies? And she made me brownies and they were so delicious. And she even put chocolate chips in them so they were extra gooey. So chocolate is a girl's best friend. Here is our chocolate. Boys too, good. I love it. My son and my husband, they're total like vanilla caramel snobs and they're just like thumbing their noses up at chocolate. Ugh. All right. So we have another box of candy. We have chocolate though, okay? So we have to decide, should we write the word chocolate or should we write the word candy? What do you, I love those strong silent hands. Because it's a different kind of candy than the licorice, but it's still candy. Taja, what do you think we can handle today?
Chocolate.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna do chocolate. She's ready. She's like, I got this, Mrs. Strong. All right, so I have to give you a little hint. When you hear the word chocolate and you hear that sound chuck, like you're chugging down the line like a choo-choo train, those are 2 letters that make the sound. So when we hear that chuck sound, we're going to write C and H. The rest of it you guys can sound out, but I want to help you with the chuck sound at the beginning of chocolate. So you have to write 2 letters for that sound. What's that letter we're going to make, Savannah? What makes sound? Like Oswald. Oh, good. Matthew. Yep. Choco. Journey.
L.
O.
O.
And then comes the Choco.
L.
L. Choco.
I don't have a space.
Yep, you're going to have to write them really little. If you have to go over the plus sign, that's okay. Chocolate. Matthew. Oh, okay. Chocolate. T. What letter makes the t sound? Aaliyah. T, like turtle. Yeah, T. Good girls. Chocolate. Good job. Chocolate. Okay, and the price on this is right here, 41 cents. So we're going to put a 4 and a 1. Now we have to add. When we add, we start with the pennies column first. So I'm going to cover that up with my finger. If you have 0 cookies and someone gives you 1 cookie, how many do you have now, Alea? 1. So we're going to put that in the 1 spot in the pennies place value. Now we can look at the dimes. We have 2 and we have to add 4 more. So I want you to put your finger on the 2 of your number line. I'm going to use this ruler right here as my pointer. So put your finger on your 2. We have to hop 4 spots. Ready? Hop with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number did we land on? I'm looking for a strong, solid hand. Haja. Good. So let's put a 6. So what is the total for buying these 2 items from our store? Addison. Good job, Addison. That's fabulous. I need a new shopper. Kaylee, you're being really strong. Can you go get a new item from our store, please?
I never did that.
Well, I'm trying to give people a chance. You're right.
Ooh, I love to go first, you know.
Okay. Now we have to decide how we want to label this. We could do it as crackers or maybe fish. Let's put it as fish. What letter sound do you hear at the beginning of the word fish? Addison. F. So let's put an F there. Now, when we look at our receipt, we're going to know that we're not eating real fish right out of the lake or out of the ocean, but it'll help us remember what it is. What sound do you hear for ick, like icky? An insect. Ick. An insect, Matthew. Good boy. Now, I'm going to give you the last 2 letters because just like we did C and H to make the ch sound, these 2 letters work together as a team to make a new sound. The letters are S and H. It's the same sound that you tell somebody when you're going shh. You put your finger up to your mouth and you're trying to get them to stop talking. Shh. So S and H are going to be the last 2 letters we're going to write for that word. All right, I'm going to pull this price tag off so my friends at home can see it better. Oh, I almost gave it away. What's the price of this? Aaliyah. 25. And what's our label, honey? Cents. Good job, babe. 25 is our price on this. We need a new shopper. Journey, go get me a new item from our store, please. Don't worry, I've got 2 more after this. Okay, we're gonna call this soda, okay? She picked the soda, the Diet Coke. When I was a little kid, I grew up in the state of Minnesota, and we called it pop. So, but we live in Wisconsin, so we're gonna call it soda. Here's the price tag. What letter sound do you hear at the beginning of soda? Alea, what sound?
S.
S. Good. O. What letter do you hear next? Journey.
O.
Oh, good. D. So, D. Addison.
D.
Good. And what letter do you hear next? So, D. Soda.
Soda.
Soda. Haja.
O. D.
We already did the D. Soda.
O.
She says O. Should we do O?
Yes.
Or is there a different letter we could use? Soda.
O.
Kaylee. Soda. A. We're going to do an A. Soda. Okay? Now, we have to make the 3. Yesterday we did this. What is there an invisible number in front of this? What's the invisible number in front of the 3? What was that placeholder? Because we can't put the 3 in the dime spot, because that would be 13. What's the number in front of it that you have to use your detective eyes on to squint really hard and see? Haja.
3.
What's,
3 cents.
my question was, what's the invisible number in front of the 3? We already know it's 3 cents.
0.
A 0. So you can put a 0, and then you can put a 3. Remember, there's that invisible 0. You gotta look really hard for it.
I don't have that.
Now we're gonna add up our prices. We're gonna start with the pennies in the ones place value. Those coins are worth 1 cent. So you can cover up that 2 and the 0 that you wrote. We need to put our fingers on the 5 of our number line because we're hopping 3 more spots. So put your finger on the 5 of your number line. Is that a blue or a red number?
It's a blue.
The blue number? Okay, here we go. Let's hop 3 spots. Ready, Delilah? 1, 2, 3. What number did we land on? Savannah?
8.
8. Good girl. Put an 8 in that ones place value, that pennies box. Now we're going to look at the dimes place value, that tens place value. It says 2 plus 0. If you have 2 cupcakes and you get 0 more, 0 means nothing, not a zippo, zilch. How many cupcakes do you still have?
2.
Raise your hand. Alea.
2.
2. Good job. Kiss your brain. What is your total for buying the goldfish and the soda? Look at your answer at the bottom. Addison.
28 cents.
Good job. Kiss your brain. You are awesome. We have one more grocery store trip to make. Mr. Porter, who has been really strong for you? I'm going to let you pick the next mystery guest. Addison. Yay, 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 yay. See? Hard work pays off, babe. Ooh, okay. Sounds good. She bought the milk. What sound do you hear at the beginning of milk? We're going to go down to the bottom left part of our paper now. Milk. Matthew. Good job. What sound comes next in the word like icky and insect? Journey. Good job. Think about Lily and her lions. Oh. Kaylee. Oh, good job. What sound do you hear at the end of the word milk? K. Addison.
Q.
Q? Is that what you said? Nope, not Q. Milk. K. Haja.
C.
C. There you go. Milk. What is the price tag for milk? Journey.
11 cents.
11 cents. Good job. So you're going to put a 1 in each of those place value boxes. 1 for the dimes and 1 for the pennies. I need one last grocery store run to finish this out. Mr. Porter, be my guest. Hey, Delilah. Perfect, babe. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now, the technical name for what Delilah just picked out is hand sanitizer. It's got a really big one. But for kids, I call this special soap. So we're going to call this soap because it kills germs. Soap. What sound do you hear at the beginning of the word soap? Kaja. Good. What letter sound do you hear next? Oh. So. Journey.
O.
And what sound do you hear at the end? Oh, puff. Kaylee. Good. What is the price of the soap that Delilah picked out for us? Oh, my friends. My friends at home, I'm so sorry. I did not flip the video for you. This is all backwards for you. Okay, there we go. You can fix it if you have any problems. That's my fault. I'm so sorry, guys. Soap. We need to put the price in here. What is the price for the soap, Journey?
12 cents.
Good, 12 cents. So where 1 is in the 10 spot, the 2 is in the 1 spot. Now we have to add this together. We have to add it together. So if you have 1 cookie, look right here. You have 1 cookie and you get 2 more cookies. How many cookies do you have? Put your finger on the 1 for your number line. The 1 is a blue number. What is 1 plus 2 more? Do your hopping. I'm looking for an answer. I'm not going to do it with you. I want to see where your brains are at. Leah, what did you get?
3.
If you agree with Leah and she said 3, say, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Great job. I'm so proud of you. Put a 3 in the 1 spot. Okay, this is a doubles fact. We know these, but let's see what you're at or where you're at. 1 plus 1. With our rhyme, we said 1 plus 1 equals, Woo! What is the answer to that? Haja.
2.
2. Good girl. Who can read the answer to us? We have 11 cents for the milk, 12 cents for the soap. So if the cashier pushes those buttons, she's going to tell you your total is, Addison.
23 cents.
If you agree with Addison, say, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Say, great job, Addison. All right, we are done with our receipt paper. We're going to move on to our lesson paper. So you're going to need to find that on your desk. You're still going to have your pencil out.
Baby.
Here you go, babe. You can copy this. Yeah, buddy. Okay, use the other one. Remember, you have 2 in your pencil box, and then I'll sharpen it after math, okay? Thanks for helping. All right, let's look at the top of our paper. We had to use our rulers to make a line segment. My kids at home, this is part of the lesson page that you will need to do now.
I did mine.
Our kids at school here did that this morning as part of their morning warm-up work. Our date is February 5th, comma, 2021. And our day of the week is Friday. Fun, fabulous Friday. Look at number 1. Who can tell us what number we are on for number 1? It's a 6 with a 7 behind it. Tasha,
67.
great job. Say 6 and a 7 says 67. 6 and a 7 says 67. Come on, guys, I had like 2 people. Do it with me. 6 and a 7 says 67. We need to trace it and write it 2 more times. So do that, please. Make sure that your numbers are stretching from the top black line to the bottom black line. All right, give me a thumbs up when you are ready to rock and roll and you have those traced on your line. All right, it says how many digits are on the line. I'm not going to do this. I want you to count and raise your hand and tell me how many digits do you see on that line? How many digits do you see on the line? Mikaylee, how many did you count, honey?
6.
Let's count with her and see if she's got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say, you got it, Mikaylee.
You got it, Macaulay.
Now look at your tally marks. We need to do 5 tally marks because today is February 5th. Now remember, we have to use a diagonal mark with this because numbers that end in 5 or ending in 0 are going to get that diagonal line. So do it with me as we are putting these tally marks in our box. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, diagonal 5. Make sure your number 5 is diagonal. If you have a diagonal bar on yours, perfecto. Look at number 2. It says there were 9 envelopes in the writing center. Anne used 1 envelope to send a letter to her mother. Draw a picture and write a number sentence to show the number of envelopes in the writing center now. She had 9. What shape is a envelope? What shape should we use for an envelope? Something that you put a card or a letter in. Haley. A rectangle. We're going to draw, ready? We're going to draw 9 rectangles in our box up here. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to do 9 envelopes. Ready? 1, 2. We're drawing envelopes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just doing 9. Silent signal when you have 9 on your paper.
No. I got 9. I got 9.
Okay, silent signal go. Perfect. Now it says she used one of them. What do we need to do that will show she used one of those envelopes? One of those envelopes is not going to stay in the writing center. It's going to go home for a letter to her mom. So what do we need to do, Savannah? Good job. We're going to start at the far right side of our box. Cross just one off. Is this a some more that she's going to be getting more envelopes, or is this a some went away that the envelope number is going to go smaller? Some went away. Good job, because we're crossing them out. How many did we draw at the beginning? How many are here in our box? Journey.
7.
Try again, honey.
9.
9. Yep. 9 is the first number we're going to put on our line. What math symbol do we use to show that this is a some went away, that our number is getting smaller? Minus. How many did we cross off? Give me a silent signal, or a
1.
silent strong hand. Kaylee, how many did we cross off, babe? 1. What is the math symbol that we use that says we're almost done? Equals. How many do we have left in our box? Count those up. Count those up for me.
8. 7.
No,
8.
you only need 9.
8.
Only need 9.
8.
Okay. So what do you
Now count. But I need silent hands. I need silent hands.
8.
Savannah, you're being a rock star over there. Thank you so much for raising your hand. What is the answer to our problem? 9 take away 1 equals. Good job. Make an 8 on here. And then we have to answer the question. How many envelopes are in the writing center now? 8. All right, here's what we're going to do. We need to get out our crayons. We need to have a green crayon and an orange crayon, please. Green and orange, please, from your pencil box or your pencil bag.
All right, now pay attention to what's going on now.
You're working really hard, sweetheart.
She's trying. She's trying.
Okay, we need to read the instructions for number 3. Number 3 says, are you ready? Okay. Virginia made a pattern using the green triangle and orange square pattern blocks. Show a pattern Virginia could have made. We need to come up with a pattern. We've done a bunch of patterns. We've done A, B pattern. We've done A, B patterns. We've done A, B patterns. We get to decide. We get to create the pattern. We've done those patterns with our calendar time. Now, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. but there we go. Ooh, I bumped it. We get to create our own pattern here in this box. So we need to decide what kind of pattern. If you have a suggestion on a pattern, we could do. Now, remember, we only have 2 different shapes. So we can't do an ABC pattern or an ABCD pattern. We only get to use the letters A and B. A is going to be for our triangle, and B is going to be for our orange square. So what pattern would you like to do for this one? Kaylee, what pattern could we do?
A triangle and
Okay, so do you want to just flip them back and forth? Just do triangle, square, triangle, square. Is that what you're thinking? Okay, so we're going to do triangle, square, triangle, square. So we're going to do an A-B pattern. So we're going to start by drawing a green triangle. And then we'll draw the orange square. And we're going to color it in with our crayons. Triangle, square, and then it repeats because that's what a pattern does. It keeps going in the same order. Triangle, square, triangle, square. What comes next in the pattern? Triangle. We can't make green squares. We have to only make green triangles. We can only make green triangles. Green triangle, orange square. You got it.
Square with them.
I want you to draw 6 shapes in that box. When you have 6 shapes drawn and colored in your box, you can give me a silent signal.
Okay. Get the equal up to the point. Let's get the next one. We need to do a square. Square. Okay. There you go.
When you have your pattern done, give me a thumbs up, please. How are we doing at that front table over there, girls? Do you have 6 shapes drawn in your box?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to have you go down to number 4.
I don't have
All right.
like
Okay. 5K, we are going to finish up our paper here with number 4. It says, write 5 different number facts with a sum of 7. Sum is a fancy word for saying answer. So if you look at the bottom, all of these numbers or math facts are going to equal 7. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how many hops we're going to need to get to 7 after we pick a number for the first box. So I need somebody to pick a number for me that is smaller than 7. Because 7 is our answer, we can't start picking 10 and 12 and 13. We have to pick the smaller numbers because we're going to be hopping toward the number 7. That's where we're going to be ending. So what is a number that is smaller than 7? Kylie, what number? Just tell me.
4.
4. So I want you to put a 4 in the top box. That's a great number to start with. Now we're going to put our finger on the 4, and we have to count how many hops it's going to take us to get to 7. We can't go past 7, so I'm going to put a star here just so that I can show you that's where we're going to stop. That's our stopping point. So my finger is on the 4. I want you to count the hops. We have to stop at the number 7. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And I landed on my star, so I have to stop there. How many hops did it take us to go from 4 to 3? Haja?
3.
3. So we're going to put a 3 in that box. We now know that 4 plus 3 equals 7. I need a new number that is smaller than 7. Savannah? 1. Put a 1 in the top box. Put your finger on the 1. We're going to count our hops to get to 7. Where my star is. Your finger parked and ready to go? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many hops did it take us from 1 to get to 7? Leah? 6. Good. Put a 6 in that box. We now know that 1 plus 6 equals 7. Do you remember a long time ago when we were doing that apple math and you were having to draw those apple seeds into the different halves of the apple and figure out how many apple seeds were in the whole apple? This is very much like it, except now we're using numbers and we're not using dots. I need another number that's smaller than 7. We're not
0.
and we're not going to use 1. Matthew, what's another number?
0.
2. Put a 2 in this one, please.
No, it ain't 0.
Put your finger on the 2 on your number line. We have to count our hops to the number 7. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delilah, what's our answer? 5. That goes in this box. I need a new number. Another one that's smaller than 7. We've used 1, we've used 2, and we've used 4. Kaylee.
This don't look
3. We can use a 3.
I'm in a triangle. Where the fucking green
Let's put
triangle?
a 3 in that top box. We're going to put our finger on the number 3 on our number line. And this is an adding math problem, so we're sliding to the right. Right? So put your finger on the 3 and hop with me to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. What answer are we going to put in this box here? Savannah? 4. Good job.
Line.
I need one more number that's less than 7 that we can put in this top box here. We've used 1, we've used 2, we've used 3, we've used 4. Addison. 5 it is. Put a 5 in that box, please. I'm not going to do this. I want to see how much your brains are growing. You're going to put your finger on the 5. Count how many hops it's going to take you to get to 7. And raise your hand when you have an answer for me. Put your finger on the 5. Count your hops. I have 1 answer, 2 answers, 3 answers, 4 answers, 5 answers, 6 answers. Put your finger on the 5. Count your hops.
1, 2.
On the count of 3, I want you to tell me your answer. Don't shout it, just tell me. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
2.
It is 2. Good job. If you have 5 and you're going to hop to 7, 1 hop, 2 hops. Perfect. Look at number 5. Number 5 says use a crayon to circle all of the even numbers. The even number, you can use a crayon, that's fine. You can pick which crayon you want to use in number 4.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotta put the time. Okay, so, yeah.
All right. So 5.
Bring the line.
Ooh.
Bring the line
When you can
down.
hear me, touch your head. When you can hear me, touch your ear. When your eyes are on me, touch your chin. When your eyes are on me,
Okay.
touch your shoulder. What we're gonna do is we're gonna review our counting of the even numbers first. So here's my chart. Let's count our even numbers. Ready? We're gonna start at 2. Even numbers are the green happy numbers. It's like a green light at the traffic intersection. It means you can go. Even numbers are go numbers that you can share and nobody's gonna feel sad and left out. Everybody's gonna have an equal, fair, same amount. So let's count. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. All right, these are our even numbers. I'm going to put them back up here. What is the even number for number 4? Which one are we going to circle? 4 or 3?
3.
Look at your even numbers. Remember our chant. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? What number is our even number? Alea. 4. Circle the 4. Think about our rhyme. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? What is the even number in the second one? Savannah. Good. Circle the 6. What's the even number in this one when we did 2 plus 5? Matthew. Good. Delilah, what's the even number in 3 plus 4? 4. Circle the 4. And the last one was 5 plus 2. What's the even number in that one? Aja. 2. Good job. 5K, our student-friendly learning objective today was to add 2-digit numbers together. Did we do that? Yes, we did.
There you go.
And we did so much more. I'm really proud of you. You may put your name on your paper if you haven't done that.
I did.
For my kids at home, make sure that you are putting the date, you are putting your name, you are putting the day of the week on that. When we did our math test, some of you did not do that, and you get points taken off of it. So please make sure you're taking the time to do that, right?